Welcome to the Awkward Menage podcast. You
Welcome.
have myself, Nibor, here, very wonderful guest, Mr. Savior Monroe, and
What
the
up? What up,
one
dude?
and only beautiful Miss Shu-Shu LaRue. Everybody want to say
Hey,
hey?
what up?
What up,
D4
though?
down there, but I think he being a little LD right now. He ain't said shit, but we gonna just see if he pop up. To go ahead and get things going, I want to go ahead and play a track by our guest, Savior Monroe. Let me see which one
Hey,
did I load up. I
Hmm.
forgot. We're going to find out together. All
Yeah,
right,
let's
got the
get it.
track Blinded from Lost Innocence Awakening. I actually did love that album. Did I do a write up on that one?
yeah, you did.
I
You
did, yeah.
did. It was
That
great.
shit was
It was
dope.
great. I think
Yeah.
you got like a perfect score or something.
So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and get into it and play
Ciao.
this song by him and see how y'all like it. See if y'all like it as much as I did.
I spent half of my life not being a believer, doing hard work and never rolling my sleeves up. Still got dirt for the harvest. Trying to be an artist in an industry where fans find the skeletons in closets, embellishing our hardships. And the world wonder why the critics bringing out the negative in artists. We put our life on the page, you say it's bad art, and now you think you know a nigga, that's a bad start. How you gonna rate what I say about my race, and how I say the white man slanging us today? And how you gonna give me a 2 saying my shit ain't the truth, when half you niggas never fit in my shoes? I write pain and struggle, so my pain can struggle to get the best of my heart, soul, brain, and muscle. Everybody who creates can be godlike. Navigate the dark third eye, it's like a fog light. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Everybody who creates can be godlike. Navigate the dark third eye, it's like a fog light. And if you penalize, you can re-energize and realize you beyond kings. I spent half of my life not being a believer, thinking that religion is a villainous deceiver. Went to a Baptist church where they would mack and curse, but the true word of God I ain't practiced first. Everybody telling Monroe what should I do. Read 100 different books to discover the root, and still nothing was proof except they loving the loot. My mama told me that the true God is lover than you. They said God was perfect, but that wasn't the truth. We had our imperfections like it's dirt up under a boot, but our imperfections perfecting a you into you. They say we made in God's image from the suit to the shoe. Who knew? It's vibrations that you and I's making. Manifest best or become a citation. If you penalize, you can re-energize and realize we beyond kings in disguise. It's never. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Everybody who creates can be godlike. Navigate the dark third eye, it's like a fog light. And if you penalize, you can re-energize and realize we beyond kings in disguise. I've been blinded, I chime in into the bitter climate, reclining but climbing, blinded by the brightening. My eyes been reminded, divine and designing. Kai and Osiris aligned in your shrine. It's a bright Dionysus. Kai all your vices. Mind in my primate is Christ in your likeness. Navigate left if you fight with your right fist. All black power to the whites work the night shift. They cover your eyes and smother your pride. Discover your crime before you never worship a god. Aborted our lives until we can't afford to get by. Too poor to survive, and plus you got a lord with blue eyes. Until we all do the knowledge on the righteous truth, you can be your own God, it's alright with you. Question is it alright with God? Cause we limited to punishment of twice the odds.
That was stellar.
Thank you. Thank you. It's one of my
I
favorites.
took notes.
Awesome. Awesome.
Still got
Man.
myself muted and the track playing. Yeah, what was that sample?
I did. I took notes.
That was Alicia Keys. Love
Oh,
is Blind.
yes. Okay.
What?
I could not place it. I knew I heard it, but I could not place it.
Yeah. I had to ask the producer. He made the
Wow,
beat,
that's cold.
and I'm like, damn, I know that. I know that, but I don't know where it came from. And I finally asked him for the, when you do the publishing and shit, and I had to
Mhm.
get the right person, and it's Alicia Keys. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. Well, I would like to say, if I may,
Mm-hmm.
that the line "navigate the dark third eye is like a fog light." That's cold.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, I wrote that in the verse at first, and it was such a powerful line. I just made it the chorus, like made it part of the chorus.
I noticed that you did that, because at first I was like, wait a minute. When I was writing it down, it was from the verse, but then when you
Yeah.
brought it back
Brought it back for the
going
hook.
into the second verse.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Had to
speaking
do
of the
it.
second verse, yeah, I listen to music for real, friend.
That's what's
Yeah.
up. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. There's so
Yeah.
many people that don't. They like
No,
Jay-Z
fuck
say,
that.
when you listen to music, you just skim through it. A lot of
Mhm.
people just
No.
skim through it.
Yeah,
I
they
listen to
don't
music
really
with
hear
my
it.
eyes
listen.
closed.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
But I also
most
like to say
definitely.
the second verse gave me the old Kanye late registration.
Oh yeah. It's my favorite Kanye project too.
Period.
Yep.
I told you,
Yep.
friend, I listen to music.
Mhm.
That's what's up. I appreciate that for real. For
Yeah.
real.
I
And
like that one. I like that one a lot. It was this was Threat
now,
to
what's the name of the
Society.
song?
That was it, right? No, that one was Blinded.
Say it again. That was Blinded. Yeah,
Blinded.
That was Blinded. Yep. Off of
Oh, I see
Lost
what y'all did
Innocence
there.
Awakening.
Yep.
The
One of
dope
my
ass
favorites
album
off that.
as
Sure.
well.
Yes.
Gotta check
I
it out.
agree.
Oh, the other thing that I would like to say is your articulation and pronunciation,
Mhm.
immaculate.
Thank you very much for that.
Yeah.
That's one thing that we in the Midwest, they can't fuck with us when it comes to that.
At all.
Yeah.
At all.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Twister.
You know
And
what? I
anybody
think
from
it's
the Midwest
funny.
that's out here
I think
rapping,
it's funny
fuck
that
with
like with his
We
first
rap
album,
fast.
well, I can't say his first album, but the first album of his I reviewed, people said I was very brutal with what I wrote.
It was hardcore.
It was okay. And then this one, then I did this one. I'm like, oh shit, what? This not the same guy. Like it's always nice to start with an
evolution.
artist from when they just starting up until where they're at now, and it's like,
Yeah.
wow, it's like astonishing. Like I'm proud.
Appreciate it.
He
Very
could have
Yeah.
took
proud.
that
That shit is
criticism.
dope.
That growth. Yeah.
You
I
see
listen
that
to
growth,
everything
yes.
everybody say. And I'm like, yo, all right, let me apply this. Let me apply that. Because if you're not, I was telling my boy earlier, he said, he was like, you steadily add to your arsenal. And I was like, I mean, that's what you got to do to grow as an artist. And the moment you get complacent, to me, is the moment you start falling off.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
get used to
I
what you've
also
been
like the
doing.
fact that you didn't
Mhm.
double, triple stack your voice on the track, so that if you
Yeah,
rap
it's
it in
natural.
person, it
It
sounds like
sounds,
totally different. I
yeah.
appreciate that.
Or have
Because then you
the,
got people like Jay-Z, he sound one way while he rapping, but then if he talking, his
it's
voice is like
Totally
different.
different way.
Yeah.
10 octaves higher or some shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Exactly. Real shit.
My voice deeper than his.
Yeah. And the studio, they manipulate a lot of stuff. I try to keep
Maybe.
a lot of my
I don't
stuff
know.
natural.
Damn, now I'm starting to think, have I ever heard Jay-Z speak? Well, damn.
Interviews.
Right. Okay. Oh, right. We doing the PSA. I didn't know that Shu-Shu and I were on the same Let's Bring Black Planet Back crew.
Indeed.
Like,
Word.
can we please bring back our own Black social media? Even if we don't go black to, even if we don't
Look,
go
listen
back
to this one,
to
Nibor. I
Black
got
Planet. Let's get
it.
something going.
I got our whole spiel. You ready?
Got you. Go ahead.
Are you tired of going to Facebook jail? Did they tell you that you were on your last strike and
Hell
they are
yeah.
going to disconnect you from all of your loved ones and everyone else that you connected with on the internet?
Mm-hmm.
If so, we have room for you here over at Black Planet.
Yay!
Black
Fuck
Planet.
Facebook, fuck Facebook, fuck them.
Hey.
No,
Are
let
you
me
listening? Nibor, are you tired of seeing ads about the upcoming election
Hell yeah.
and being constantly harassed about who you're going to vote for?
Yes.
Yep. Please stop sending me mail.
Please
Please.
come
I
back to
don't
Black
care.
Planet. Because our platform is still on the 3G. It hasn't even caught up with the 5G yet.
There ain't no 5G on that.
Ain't no 5G in this shit.
They can't even spam our shit.
For real.
Oh,
We
that's
too
funny.
analog for that. Come back to our analog world on
You can
Black
still put a
Planet.
track on as your page
Thank
As
you.
your
playlist.
You
first
want me to
playlist.
speak
They
on
got
your page
playlists
when
on
people come
there.
visit you?
Customize your page.
Thank
That's
you.
Yeah, that shit used
crazy.
to jump. We need one of
And
them
wait
back.
a minute, don't forget about the music playlist that they could go to from your
Yep.
page that you
Mm-hmm.
Right,
curated
right.
yourself
That
Plug
was
your
for
lit.
people
favorite
to get to know
artists.
you.
That was
Like,
lit.
Black
yeah,
Planet was cold, y'all.
Black Planet
it
was that shit.
was.
I
It
ain't gonna
was.
hold
And
you.
we turned our backs on it. This what the fuck we get. That we
Fucking
deserve to get these
Facebook.
people texting our
You
phone all the
know,
time
we
just
should
because
have
we on
left
Facebook.
MySpace, but Black
I
Planet,
loved MySpace.
MySpace
MySpace
was
was all
that
right.
deal.
Then they started
My little
changing
sister had
shit.
to do all my stuff, so I'm out here perping. I didn't know how to do shit on MySpace. Only thing I
That's
knew how
funny.
to do was log in. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, yep.
I'm an
Yeah.
analog girl in a digital world.
Mhm.
Word
Yeah, that's what I
to
feel like.
the
I'm trying to, I'm
oblongata.
like a slow mover trying to keep up, like a tortoise trying to
Yeah,
keep up with fucking rabbits and shit just going.
that's okay. Because when they get listen, when they come back around, they're gonna be looking old in the face. We still gonna be young.
That's
Yeah,
right.
very true. Very,
Let
very
them
true.
run. Let them run,
Very
girl.
true.
I'm out here looking like a teenager with these little kid clothes on.
Yeah, it happens. Shoot. My dude's, his sister is 50 and she be posting this provocative shit on Facebook, but she is fucking bad and
Then
she
she
is
should. Then
50.
people need to get out of her
Like,
motherfucking way
what?
or subscribe to her OnlyFans page. Period.
Right, right. Like shit,
Send her some cash app.
make them pay you a monthly subscription fee for that.
Thank you. Y'all
Right.
need to
If you
have
go
something
put
on
it
her
out
smoothies.
there.
She needs
Yeah,
something on her smoothies and supplements.
There you go. There you go. But all right, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. I got like 2 ad libs I'm gonna try for this
Okay,
name
go.
that ad lib. And I know
All right,
last couple times we did it, I fucked up. That's why I ain't do it again. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try it. All right. I got 2. Okay. How do I do this? They'd be like, yeah, A, 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 yeah, A, yeah, A, yeah, A, all the time.
that sound like 90% of these new niggas.
It is a new rapper. There you go.
Shit.
So anyone will work. I'll take any one of
The
them.
Lil Baby, the baby, one of the babies.
Little baby.
It's a X.
XXX
XXX
Tentacion.
There you
Tentacion.
go.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh
That
shit,
my
this is
students like
terrible.
him. May he rest in peace.
I said it's so basic. Well, I mean, shit. We had a nigga that used to just bark on every track, and then we had
But you knew
DJ
it was
Clues
him.
like
But you knew it was him.
DJ Clue.
Yeah. The Clue tapes. Classic shit though.
I love
Very
it.
much so. Very much so. All
We
right, let me
wouldn't
try
have
this one.
had the beginning of we wouldn't have had that what is it, Belly soundtrack if it weren't for DJ Clue.
DJ Clue.
Nope. That was a classic
Yeah.
soundtrack.
Yeah. Fuck with it.
Music,
Sure.
music. We'll get to it. Okay, let me do this. Let me try it.
You got another one?
Straight up. Straight up. Wait, no, maybe like straight up. No, I don't know. But it's just straight up. They'd be like straight up.
Straight up.
Straight
Straight
up.
up.
Oh yeah, I just fucked your bitch straight up.
Oh, Fatty Wap.
No.
It ain't Fetty Wap. Straight up. Straight up. Who the fuck say straight up?
Migos.
Mm-mm.
Damn. I don't
Nibor,
know.
why are you doing this to us? You know we don't know these people.
I don't either.
I
I had
straight
to
up
Google
don't know.
this shit.
Straight up.
So no, I actually listen
Do
to their
they
music
have
though.
more than three
I do.
songs in the board?
Okay. Yes. Just I want to say just dropped an album actually. Last one was pretty
Future?
dope. No.
Okay, I don't know. I'm
He's
just saying stuff at this point.
okay. Forever. It's a store. Forever.
21 Savage, that's my
There
guy.
you go.
Okay. Damn, he say straight up, huh?
There you go. Wait, is that him? No, you know what? Who was that? Man, the Gorillas.
He just dropped
Gorillas
two.
is Six Black. Gorillas Six Black. That's what I'm thinking of. That's what I was
I
thinking of.
fucks with it.
Gorillas Six
He
Black
said
and
it's just black, and people call him Six Black, but it's not Six Black. It's
no.
just black.
It's just
Oh,
black
well,
spelled with a 6.
But
As the
he
B.
that's
he
retarded.
responds to Six Black because I'm sure he don't
You know
got time
what?
to just be correcting people all the
All
Correcting
the
time.
time,
everybody.
yeah,
Yeah.
So he
whatever.
just go with the shit. But he did say in a song.
Oh, yeah, interesting. Yeah, I don't listen
Yeah.
to too much of his music, but he has a song.
Oh, he got great. That ATL freestyle go hard as fuck.
Really?
Yeah, you should play it.
Huh. I will have to listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
I will very much so have to listen to it. But let's get into the I don't know who said it. Somebody said something that made me think about one of the questions that I had, which is what exactly do we consider classic music? Like what makes it classic?
It has to transcend all time. Every time you turn it on, it got to bang.
Yep. I was gonna say it has to stand the test of time.
Yeah.
So, I feel like when people throw out the classic and the album ain't even a week old,
Mm-hmm.
they just like it a lot. You know what I'm saying? You can't say it's a classic yet until you still playing that shit like 5 years from then.
Thank you.
And it
Yeah,
still
very
got that
true.
same
Very true.
feel. Like, oh wow, this shit's still dope. So it's something that it's great projects are subjective, but it has to at least stand the test of time. And I believe it'll
That's
become a
very
classic.
true. And I ain't trying to be
Yeah.
funny, but it's not really like they all be talking about classic albums. In my opinion, it's not very many classic albums that you could
Not.
just
It's not.
continue to listen to. So they lying
No.
about that. It probably is a
Yeah.
legit only a top 20 if we stretch it.
Yeah, real shit. I agree.
I would
I
agree.
think the classic term is one of the
If
most
it comes to if as it
Widely
hip hop,
used.
now R&B has they have a better they have way more classic albums R&B do, but as far as hip hop, I don't think so.
Yeah, I say hip hop probably got a good. If you stretch, like you say, if you stretch it, you might get 20 out of that. But hip
Because
hop
as
only like
much
40 years
as we
old.
probably don't
Yeah.
a lot of people don't want to hear it, so they can't stand it. 50 stands on the hubris solely right now. 50 Cent stands on the hubris of the fact that he had a classic album and Get Rich or Die Trying. He ain't had no
Mhm.
shit else after that. He ain't really did.
Yeah.
I ain't
And
trying
this
to be funny,
nigga
but the
been
rest of
getting
the
money.
albums, that
You
was
know
mad.
what? I did not know.
Think
Like I
about
knew,
it.
until Power and all that shit, G Unit Productions and this nigga is branding. He trying to brand the
Thank you.
goddamn world.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And this
That's a
nigga,
fact.
I'm sorry.
And he's
I
good
like
at that
50
though.
Cent. I've
He
never
good at that
been
though.
a
He good at what he
huge
do.
like 50 Cent
Yeah.
in my top 5 type fan, but
No, never. I don't think I ever heard nobody say that.
Mm-mm.
But he still
And
keeps
if I
himself
did, I wasn't
relevant,
listening.
Yeah, he's great
So
at branding and
No, he a
marketing.
great
yeah,
businessman. He got that shit
mhm,
on lock. Duh.
That's a
locked
fact.
down.
I ain't
Yep.
trying to
That's a
be
fact.
funny, but think about it. People try to discount drug dealers, but it take a certain type of intellect, grit, and just overall wherewithal to be able to
Yeah.
do that shit, especially if you doing it and you evading the police.
Yeah.
So people who
And
think
you
that
still living a
people that's
flashy ass life
thank you,
somehow.
thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
people
Yep.
who think that these people have shit for brains, no, you have shit for brains. You just mad that they got the sauce and your ass ain't figured it
hmm
out.
But
Exactly.
right. And you
That's
know what?
it.
And I've learned in life, at least for myself, I never let someone know how smart I am. I never
Hell
let
no.
anybody know what I know until I know what you know. Let
Thank
me
you.
know what you know, then I'm gonna get to know,
That's it.
let you know what I know. But no, I don't wanna.
I don't know. I'm
That
different.
is
I'm
very
arrogant
true.
when it comes to my my intellect. So I just feel like I'm me, and then everybody else might know something.
Yeah.
Just
I
know
don't
what I
know
know.
everything, but I'm not
Right.
going to, like, I know how not to allow another person to manipulate me for my intellectual capital.
Mm-hmm.
Real
Yep.
shit.
Shout out to the you. They the only people out here got me in the chokehold with $96,000 in student loans. So we ain't gonna talk about that shit.
Yeah, let's keep it moving because I could go.
Right.
Okay, so let me ask you
So
this.
basically, own your own rights to yourself, own your own masters, own your own everything.
Yeah.
If
be
you,
fully,
if somebody
fully
else wrote it, that's
Right.
cool. You spitting it, but you got to own
And
something.
you know what? That's why
own that
I
shit.
love that you said, "Oh, your own masters." I don't know. Everything always triggers a song, but that Killer Mike song, "Kill Your," no, not Killer Mike,
Kill,
Run the
kill,
Jewels, "Kill Your
run the
Master."
jewels, kill your
That
master.
shit
That's that
is
shit.
so true. And like we have masters in every walk of
Thank you.
life. Our media, our music,
Mm-hmm.
our school, like everywhere we go. We have masters and we have to kill our masters.
We
But
even have masters inside our home, the master bedroom.
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, you
Good
know where
point.
they directly where they got that from.
The
It
room in
ain't
which we
even
Mm-hmm.
live, the room in which
that
we
ain't even no
rest.
walk. That's just a jump from here to there.
Yeah.
That's it.
Actually, yeah, my master is nice. It's just...
Yeah, so
But
own
do you guys
yourself.
think because we're talking a lot about music and so far we've talked a lot about race and the black race in the age of hip hop. Do you feel like it's possible to put a color or racial background on music?
Yes.
Our color.
Why is it not? The people who discover
Who just
salsa, merengue, and all the rest of them, it's associated directly with their
with
culture.
their
Like, yes,
culture and
other
heritage.
people get
Yeah.
to indulge in it, but it's associated directly with that particular culture, and don't nobody else in the world get to
So
claim
then
rights to it because that's flat the fuck out false.
Real
please
shit.
explain to me then how rock and roll is white people music. Please
It's
tell
Nah,
me.
that's
called. What
just
do you mean? What do you mean? You want me to explain it to you? Nibor, it's nothing. What do you
Please.
mean?
No, I know, but
You
yeah, go
asking
ahead and
questions.
explain
yeah. I want to hear.
What do
I
you
want to hear.
mean?
it.
Okay. It's called when people think they got a little bit and they can do what other people do and they find out they can't. And then that's when they look up and realize that everything that they had worked hard for, they put on the line by doing stupid shit, like signing deals and not really reading them. But you got to think about the time too. We were coming out with this music. This is during like the 50s? This hardcore Jim Crow era. What black man was finna stop a white man from doing any motherfucking thing as it pertains to his music or anything else?
That's
Hello?
true.
Hello?
How many of them knew
Anybody?
how to read a goddamn contract to begin with?
Thank you.
Yeah, they was getting jerked because they barely had the
Thank you.
education to
That's
understand
why
that.
the movie Ray was essential, was very essential because it taught you stuff if you was actually paying the fuck attention.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
Right. Because he in
You nailed it.
there scratching and itching from heroin, but he still wasn't fool enough to let them motherfuckers take his masters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He has, I don't know what, he still wasn't that goddamn
Still
high.
one
Nah,
going,
he was never
yeah.
that fucked
He
up.
said, I'm taking these motherfuckers to my
And
grave.
then and that's what his
Believe it.
homeboy had to tell him, oh, okay, you do what my mama. He told him that's what my mama called country done. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You play
If you
dumb, but
playing
you
it like
know what
that,
the fuck you
like
doing.
which brings us back to what Nibor said, you don't never got to tell nobody how smart you are or what you know versus what they know. They'll find out when it's time for them to find out.
That's right. That's
So
really
get
the
in
best way to
there,
play it.
talk your shit. And if I was about to be about to sign some type of contract, I would be on the internet looking for past contracts of somebody else's, just reading it, just trying to get the lingo going for my own
Trying to
self.
understand them.
Because
Compare it.
Yep.
sometimes you can't even trust the motherfucking lawyer or the accountant. What are y'all talking about? Everybody is
Half
out for stuff. This is the United States of America.
capitalists.
So if you're not reading out here or having something being read to
Very
you
true.
or drawn to you in the motherfucking picture or printed out in braille, I don't
Know what to
You're gonna be
tell you.
lost.
you
You're
might
gonna
as
be
well just
lost.
stay in the house, fam.
Yeah, like one of the most recent big news stories we heard about with Megan Thee Stallion with her contract and how, she not this big ass star, but she still ain't getting none of that money. Ain't getting
Terrible.
none of
Fucked
it.
up.
You being dead. Like people don't even
Mhm.
understand. Do you know how much them wigs cost that they be wearing?
And a lot of
You
people are
out here in a
paying for that out of pocket.
$5,000 wig or something like that because of all the hours that it takes for the artist to create such a piece.
Yeah, yeah.
Y'all
I think
paying
if
for that.
oh, go ahead. What were you
Yeah,
gonna
they
say?
paying for all of that.
Yeah, they
So,
paying for that.
right, like the music, people really got to think about what are you willing to give up for your craft, because sometimes you actually have to give up your craft.
Hmm. Have you found that you had to give up a lot at all, Savior, to pursue your music, or had any real like hurdles that you thought you weren't gonna make it through?
Mainly just relationships, time.
Yeah.
You can't, it's not enough time in the day to do everything. Like, I'm the type that's gonna read all my contracts, do all my paperwork myself,
Right.
figure out the
Right.
lingo, go to different individuals and figure out exactly what I need to be doing. By the time you
Right.
do all of that, I also mix, master, and arrange and produce 90% of my stuff. So I'm doing that. I'm writing the songs. I'm recording. By the time I'm done with all that, more power to anybody that's trying to formulate a relationship with me. And I ain't just talking about, like a intimate relationship, just my friends and
Yeah.
family. And it's just hard to catch up with people in
That's a
general,
lot.
or it's hard
Yeah.
for people
They
to
just
catch
need
up
to
with
dip
me
in
in
and
general.
out, like, all right, I knew you was in here. I just came to see what's up. All
Yeah, it's
right.
Right.
like,
Make
what up,
sure
you
you
good?
alive.
Cool, I'm
Yeah.
out.
Yep. Yep.
Because that's
That's what
really
I
all I got time
Everybody's
for.
cool with that.
And you know what?
So
It
you got to
is
be cool with
hard.
that.
It is hard. I just do this podcast and I got to do, man, you've been working on that for hours. What you doing? You go do
Hey,
this, you
that's
go
what
do
you
that.
got to do,
Or
though.
just give me one more minute. Like just one
One more
more
minute
And
turned
minute.
into
that's
one
what the
more
see.
I
hour.
got tunnel vision. When I'm focused, just
Yeah,
leave me
because my
alone. Just
attitude gonna be
leave me
like,
alone.
get a hobby and get the fuck on.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a fact.
So yeah, that's true.
So
That
you're
is
right.
very
Some of
true.
us do just be out here solo because we be laser focused on things that we feel like are grandiosely important to us.
Yeah.
And I try to make time for people. I really do, but it's just
Everybody, yeah.
you when you like you say that laser focus, that tunnel vision is like, yo, I'm working
Yeah.
on this. I can't really stop. I can't
Yeah.
get myself to stop
Yeah.
until it's done.
Once that light bulb sparks,
Yes,
you
you
gotta
want it.
keep going.
You want it.
You
No matter
can't
how long it
stop.
takes, you want it,
It's a
and you
it's a
can't get
stream.
distracted.
It's a
Yeah.
continuous stream of consciousness, and if you break it,
It's
It's a
gonna be
wrap.
broken.
Yeah,
Yep,
you
and
can
it's
never
you
get
broken,
that
literally
back. You
yeah, and
never
you
get that
can't.
back.
That's
never.
why artists like Kanye and the one who was the most notorious for it, Tupac, just in the studio for weeks, just
Just
Hmm.
grinding
in the
out
studio,
because he got that vision. He got to get that
because
shit out before
he
it
got to
break.
get it out. Yeah, it's a
Hmm.
continuous stream of consciousness,
That's a
Yeah,
fact.
and it has to
That's a
come
fact.
out. So
that
people who
is very
just sit
true.
up on the fucking hamster wheel
Stuck
eating
in place.
Takis and shit.
Yeah.
They
But you
they're
know
not gonna
what?
make
I
it nowhere.
think that tells you too the difference between who's really in it trying to get famous or in it for the money and who is really passionate about it and
That's fact.
lives and breathes the music and the whatever type of art that they have. You can tell who lives and breathes it and who is just out here, just trying to get famous or
We could talk
get
about the
their name out
comeback
there.
kid.
The
We
one
can
hit
talk about the
wonders.
comeback kid, Usher.
Oh yeah. Caught up.
Since my nigga bounced back like a round ball, I'm starting to question whether he ever even got herpes. Do he even got the shit for real?
Right, that's what I'm saying. I
Hey,
was just
Did
talking
he
to
make
somebody
us?
about that because
Did,
I'm like, I
did he?
thought, I thought back in the day he was gay, then he was
Girl, thank
married,
you. He don't
then
even
he's not
care as long as we
married, then he got
listening.
herpes, now he got a baby. Like, what the fuck?
hey,
I don't know. I feel like we digress.
They geniuses. No, this still about the music. We talking about how they manipulate us with the press.
Fuck everything.
They use
Yeah.
the press to manipulate us, and
Mhm.
then make it seem like they done fell out bad. We are concerned about their ass and shit. And then, because that's what fans do, we don't got no
Yeah.
sense. So,
Mm,
as fans, some of us don't have no sense. We don't give a fuck. We just like what we like and fuck everybody.
Mhm.
yeah,
So,
pretty much.
Fuck
shout out
you.
to everybody in the Beehive and whatever the fuck Nicki Minaj fans call it. I couldn't care less.
I was gonna take a shot at a nickname, but
But
go
nah,
ahead,
he
go
done bait and
ahead.
switched up. We got us concerned about him. And now he out here claiming to get sued. Then he come out here and make a stellar ass fucking album. And think about it,
Mhm.
like you said, the last time he made a stellar album, controversy.
Mhm.
Usher,
So
thank you,
much
slick.
drama, but that's what sells. That's what sells. And
It
it's
is,
sad
because
that
these
that's
new
the
songs, every last one I heard off this album, banger.
really. I haven't even heard it yet.
What?
I've
And he
been
got back with
slipping.
Lil Jon. Listen, it's a formula. He got back with Lil Jon and Luda.
And Luda, you say?
Yes, Luda,
Oh,
Lil Jon,
okay.
and
Yeah,
Usher
I'm
on
about
the
to go
track
listen to
on
that
another
shit.
one.
Then we done with this. We're gonna
It's
play
called
that.
Sex Beat. It's called Sex Beat. Write that down.
Okay, got you. I'm looking that shit up like for real once this show is done. Damn, I did
Yeah,
not know that.
you can tell they got great energy together because every time they make a song together, that shit go
Bang.
straight to the top. It have to.
Very much so.
But
Very
Lil
much so.
Jon is a
Hey.
musical genius, so you expect nothing less of him.
That's a
He
fact.
just told us after that battle he was about to make a banger, though. He did say that shit.
Mm-hmm. And
He
yeah.
just ain't say who it was gonna be with. And I think he said he wanted to start making Latino music too.
Oh really?
I think he did say that.
Wait, doesn't he already do that?
I'm finna say,
Or
or he
he's
already do that.
like
Yeah, he
just
already do that.
yeah,
He already.
because I'm like, wait a minute, Lil Jon don't make music for Latinos already.
Girl, what am I talking about?
So
What? Let me tell you a story
are there
some crazy shit I'm
things
gonna tell
that
you about.
that just outside of like the music being timeless and it having to stand the test and be relevant generation after generation, is it anything else that it takes to be considered a
Classic.
classic? Or
Did we
I
mention
just said it.
influence?
The beat, the
Yeah,
production.
the music
production?
itself, absolutely. Yep.
Yeah, the
The
production.
music, the production,
Cause I'm gonna
that
give you
that
like,
that
think
ad.
about it. Just think about each genre. The big band sound up into like big band. What do they call it? Motown era, all of that.
Mm-hmm.
The live up into the 70s, the live instrumentation.
Yeah, I was
You
just
got to
thinking
hear
about
some of the
that the other
coolest
day. Like,
musicians to ever pick up an
do they
instrument.
still have live band and live orchestras and studio sessions, or is it all
Yeah,
just
you
on a
just
beat
gotta
machine
listen
now?
to
Hell
certain
yeah.
music. Like I could
Yeah,
tell you,
true.
I love
True,
Raheem
true.
Devine, and I could tell that certain people work with live instrumentation when they record their albums.
Yeah, it just has a different
It's rappers
sound
that
to
do
it.
too. What's your man's do? Oh goodness, he out of California. He always on the piano.
You talking about
He
Chance the
got
Rapper?
no, his homeboy though.
Chance homeboy.
Anderson .Paak.
Oh yeah, and yeah, I was bringing him up earlier too. Yeah, I love him. He's awesome.
Yeah.
Yep.
One of my favorites.
Like he used live
That is
instruments
true.
in his music.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of somebody else that I know.
Yeah, I always had the dream, like if I ever do an album, like I love that big band sound. I wanted every song to start with
That
some
Dizzy
sort of
Gillespie
big band
kind of
and that
horn.
shit just drop and you get like the bass line and shit.
Hard.
Like I think that would be so cool.
Right, like you just
Yeah.
gonna come out in a number.
Yeah, every video.
Go.
Twerking while they swing dancing and shit.
Okay, well that's what yours can do, and then I'm just gonna float out in sequence from head to toe. I'm gonna give me a sequence wig and everything, and I'm gonna be just straight 70s,
motherfuckers.
just floating, and I have to have the smoke. That's important.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, gotta have the smoke.
I just gotta float in.
Yeah. Do you guys think music has lost its way or is losing its way, or
no? It was on life support in
harder?
2017. It was on life support in about 2017, somewhere around there. But like 2019 up until now, nah.
Yeah, it's getting better. It's getting better.
Because too many people have transcended to the other side, and they helping people that needed help whose shit was fucked up.
Word.
And then they ushering people to the front that we might not have otherwise heard of if it wasn't for like certain avenues. So yeah, I think that since other people have transitioned, certain artists have gotten better. Because I don't care what nobody say. Chris Brown got way better after Michael Jackson died. It is what it is.
Like he took that energy and
like it was like an immediate. He got immediately better.
Maybe he got the soul of Michael Jackson after floated out of him.
Hey,
and that's my biggest fan right there. He mimicked me in every video. Let me give it to him. So Never know. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just like his whole. Okay, whatever he got going on as a man, that don't got nothing to do with that. We talking about the music, but as far as the music is concerned,
The craft.
you can tell that that's the one thing in his life that he takes serious.
Yeah,
Fact.
very true. Here's a
Like you
question.
was just saying, everything else is everything else.
Do
Like if
you
they
think
can't
people
cope
should
with the fact that he an
separate
artist first, then
and
you know
And they got
sometimes
it.
you
yeah,
have to
Yeah.
yeah,
understand that you
and do you
second,
think
like
people should
automatic.
do that, like separate the man from the music or the woman from the music?
We
The
should,
artist
but
him,
we don't. As fans, it seems like we don't. Like
Yeah.
we'll
no, we don't.
let somebody's life manipulate if we continue to listen to their music or not. Like, oh,
Hmm
we found out people love, even though
Cancel
what he did
culture.
was super cancel culture. There you go. A lot of people
Mm.
do fucked up shit. R. Kelly did some extra fucked up shit.
Ooh, he out here done.
And yeah, and people absolutely loved his music. But now, because
No,
it's
that we
a
still
man,
do, but
and that's I was about to say that.
Feel
Some
but
so
people still do
guilty
like, yo,
listening to it now.
right,
You
right. Be
can't
like,
listen
oh
to
damn, man, this shit feel
it.
weird as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
just think
That
about
shit
the
is crazy.
beginning of 12 play. Come on, y'all.
Right.
Yeah.
12 play. Nah, B.
Man, if
Shit is
I'm
crazy.
done, yeah, I think it was right in our face.
Whole
Yeah.
time. Whole time. It really
Yeah.
was.
But people all only want to see
What they want
what
to
Yeah,
they
see.
really want to see.
that's why he
Yeah.
still have diehard fans, and they can, and as far as they concerned, everybody else can go to him.
Yep, he can do no wrong.
Mm-mm.
No
Can
wrong.
do no wrong. And that's
I'm a
Right.
sad
Michael Jackson
sometimes.
fan.
But
I'm kind of lightweight the same. Can't nobody say shit about Michael Jackson to me, so
Hmm.
same. Same. It's my favorite artist.
I don't care. I tell
Yeah.
people until you save a whole country from famine, then you can have a conversation about what it's like to be Michael Jackson or believe
Oh,
any of the things that he said. Because I promise, even in his death, he's still being exonerated. So what the fuck are y'all talking about?
Hey,
right.
can't deny that.
Yeah.
And that's why Oprah will receive a bag of dicks from me to eat. And I hope she eat the whole motherfucking bag nonstop
I think
without
she
breathing.
already does, dear.
No, you know she a
She
snatch
already
eater. She probably ain't
does.
never tasted a penis in her life.
Yeah, here she always has said, been out in the guest house. So, all right.
Get
All
caught with a
right.
man high. Girl, I know your whole background and your history. Tell the fucking truth.
Right, right, right.
That's
All
all you
right,
have to
y'all.
do. You.
So I just have to ask one more question. Um, I still hear a lot of people and just as it pertains to hip hop, that's why I asked that question. I still hear a lot of people saying that it's lost its way, it's not the same as it used to be. But then I feel like then we have the YGs and the Nipsey Hustles and the what's his name, Lil Baby or the Baby,
The
the
baby
bigger
be
picture,
flowing.
whatever song is that. Look, I get them confused. Is it Lil Baby?
They
Baby, the
both be
bigger
flowing
picture?
now.
It's
It
two
really
of
don't
them. It's
matter
Lil
which one.
Baby and Da Baby. It's
Right,
It's
right.
two. It's
two
both
separate
of them.
artists.
Okay, right. Well, as it
They
pertains
got
to
a
hip
song
hop
together
and
too. That's
like
both.
being a movement for protesting, and do you think it's lost its way? Even though it seems like I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, I'm still hearing them tracks that
Me
you
too.
know.
I don't know what people are talking about because
I think
actually Tory Lanez was on. He was really making a way for himself before this situation happened. I'm kind of sad he got took off all them songs because I liked his parts.
you
But
know
it
when
is.
yeah he fucked up.
Oh, Nibor, I think they D4 trying to come back.
But they definitely I feel like I don't think hip hop lost its way at all. I think the people that say that they just not in tune with the culture.
There
Hmm.
you go.
They're not familiar with what the artists are doing. They're seeing one thing and they're summing
Right.
that up as the entire culture. Like, oh,
Hmm.
And
you
some
see,
people can't transcend.
Yeah.
Some
And
yeah,
people
taking
can't
even
transcend with the
artists who
music.
shouldn't even be categorized, in my opinion, as a hip hop artist, and
Like
a
who?
lot of people are letting
letting
those
people
type
like
of
that
artists.
influence it.
Right, exactly.
Like the
A lot of
rainbow
people don't know
dude. What's his
nobody.
name? The little foo rainbow
Takashi,
guy who
Takashi
stips.
6ix9ine.
Yeah. No,
You
don't put
know who
him.
Tekashi 6ix9ine
Don't
is?
put him.
He is. I'm about to tell y'all who he is. He is the modern day Weird Al Yankovic.
I used to like Weird
Yeah.
Al though. I ain't gonna hold you.
That's what
I
I'm
fuck
saying.
with Weird Al.
Except for you really fuss with Weird Al. But see, that's the thing
Right.
about Tekashi. He actually got a little flow to him. That's what makes it so upsetting. Because you just
He
out here
could be
on
good.
total and complete BS and ignorance where you
Right.
don't even have to be. And at the end
Just
of
be
the day,
yourself, you
why
know?
y'all always got to come over here and bully on us? You're Hispanic. Y'all got your own. Yes, hip hop is your culture too, but you have a whole other parts of your culture that you could go to. We don't see you making no Spanish songs, talking about no Spanish rappers or nobody that's doing reggaeton or nothing like that.
True.
Yeah.
True.
So if you ain't finna take that weak ass, weird ass smoke shit you got going on over there when you travel with 95 members of security, you a goofy.
95.
Yeah. Oh, he ain't doing that. You already know.
Real shit.
You got
That's
so
a
much
fact.
security, you got them
I already
hanging off
know.
the top of the fucking car when it's driving off. Get
I
out
mean,
of
but
here.
would he still be
He's
walking
scared, man.
if he didn't?
I was about to say he's scared. He got fear in his heart.
He is
That's why he
I ain't
scared
gotta do
trying to
as
be
that.
funny,
fuck.
but if somebody really wanted to get him security, ain't never kept
Yeah,
nobody from
yeah, that's
taking no
true.
headshot.
That is true.
Yeah, he's still scared. Now he don't realize that shit ain't gonna help if a nigga really want to get at him.
I don't think he
He will.
understand how in the street some of them people are. And like you
Mm-hmm.
said, forever beef. They can't touch you
And
right
they
now, but
should.
they got a date. Yo, I got
Cause
a
ain't
date,
no
the
such
expiration
thing as
date on you.
halfway crooks.
That's a fact.
Scared to death. He's scared to look. He shook.
But that was on them. They
Yeah,
should have
for
never
real.
got
Fuck.
themselves affiliated with somebody that weak minded.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They
yeah,
could have
yeah.
kept him at bay. They didn't have to have him all the way in. He
Yeah.
still would have gave
Yeah.
them the money. They stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
He just wanted to be down. He never had to know what was what. And
What
as
was
far
going
as going
on?
and jumping on people, no, you was supposed to put him out there and test his games. Ain't that supposed to be how it's supposed to go?
I thought so. That's why, like, I have
I
so
heard.
many questions these days. Maybe we'll get
That's
to
what
them,
makes
but
everything
that's
so
what.
confusing. So we just gotta stick to the music, y'all, because this street
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
this
Today we
gang
just gonna
shit,
stick to the
this
music.
look, this
Yeah,
ain't us.
that's a
So
whole
that's why we
nother
don't even need this, and
a
we
whole
ain't got
different
nothing to
bag
figure
right
out, y'all. I'm
there.
about to tell you why. Because out of the three of us, ain't none of us thinking about joining no gang. Swear to God.
Fuck no,
Mm.
definitely
If
not.
anything, I
Nope.
will start a
So
gang
we
so I
good.
can
We
have.
gonna let
You
them.
know what? I don't want to start a gang. I want to start a religion, a church. That's a gang in itself. Why not?
That
It
is
You know.
is.
that got a bigger following than gangs,
You're
honestly.
right.
Shit, why you
If
paying?
I'm a join
Because
something, I'm gonna go where the money is.
The church of
Yeah,
Beyonce.
right,
Right.
exactly. That type of shit.
Right.
That's bigger than the gang. That's bigger than Crips and
Yep.
Bloods together.
Shit, man.
You'll be
Beyonce
out here
fans,
drinking poison,
shut
fucking with the
shit
beehive.
down.
They'll poison your
Damn.
ass.
That's a fact.
That shit is
Jim Jones, you
crazy.
real quick.
But see, that's
Hmm.
the thing, though. And that's why I feel like, in a way, us as just human beings in general, our whole lives are contradictory. We have to navigate it because when you think about, I just watched something that said it was piggybacking off the Sukiyana videos and her just whole little situation that she had going. Have anything to say about that? You grown, you do what you want to do. And they were just saying that the stuff that the people who are actually like pushed in front of us, all they rap about is straight humiliation and degradation. Oh, but humiliate yourself and degrade yourself, but get a Birkin bag.
That's a fact.
Right.
Word. And
Exactly.
that's
So all
like
I want to know is a Birkin bag gonna stop that itch down in your panties?
I don't think
Okay, I'm
so.
sorry.
I don't either.
I don't think it
I ain't
will.
never seen nobody pay no health bill with a Birkin bag.
Nope.
They don't
Yep.
accept that at the doctor office.
No, 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 no.
Need
So
some
y'all
cash,
keep
Not at
baby.
all.
listening to that and then be sucking some of the sickest pain out here too. These rap bitches, like, come on, honey.
Because they think it's what they're supposed to do, suck their way to the top, but it never works. I don't know why no
Shit
one
look like
tells
it
them
got
this.
gangrene
It
and you
doesn't
still putting
work.
your mouth on it. You
Oh
putting your
shit.
mouth, but you a
Okay, I'm sorry.
vegetarian though.
All right.
Yeah. So no, we still talking about music.
Yeah, no, I know, I know, I know. I got
Because
you. I
we're,
got you.
yeah,
I got you.
it pertains to that. So to me, that type of music is gonna have a shelf life. So a lot of them ladies gonna need
Always.
to rap about other things, and that's what they don't understand. Where they just need to start giving Lil Kim her propers, and she should have never had to argue with none of y'all underling rap bitches because she did that shit first. She made it popular first. She broke the mold first. She took all the criticism first. She dealt with all them thirsty ass, ignorant ass niggas first. Then y'all want to come back and steal her whole swag, flow, everything. She taught you everything you know. Danielson would never be better than Mr. Miyagi. That shit dead.
Yeah, very
But
true. I
there's too
want to
many
have
Danielsons out here thinking that they better than the person who
everybody
put
who
them
paved
on
the
game.
way for
And then when
them.
that old person whoop they motherfucking ass,
You know what I thought was
Maybe
so
one
they
day.
out
dope?
here looking
And
stupid as hell. Because I bet you none of them bitches can't for real go bar for bar with her. Because I'm sure she's
yeah.
learned how to write by now. How do I know that?
Mhm.
Because Missy Elliott, her best friend, and ain't nobody fucking with Missy. Period. That's why they don't
No.
even need to mention her name. Because she's put her in every category that you can put them rap niggas in, and she's there. Producer, she there.
There.
Yep, writer.
Fire.
Writer, she's there. She's written
Yep.
so many cold ass whole albums for other
Mhm.
people,
Yeah.
and they won
Yep.
awards, and they got numbers,
Yeah,
and
we
they got
definitely
M's.
gonna have a discussion on the female artist.
So some
Gotta
shit
let
was
it see,
understood
man.
don't need to be explained. They just be jumping back out here on y'all because, like you said, music was dying, and the old ones had to jump back out here on y'all
That's
and
what I was
save that
about to
shit.
say. I think it's fucking wild that we
Monica,
barely heard shit from
Brandy,
Busta
listen,
from how
Monica,
long. And then
Brandy,
this nigga
Usher.
come back out, just drop every feature I have heard him on. This nigga dropping fire. When's
He
the
done, what do you
last time
mean?
we heard from him?
That shit is in him. What do you mean?
Yeah.
He is that.
Like, this is like,
He's a
He is
oh,
feature
that.
killer, like
The people that's
the
around
original
him all
feature
the
killer.
time probably get tired of
yeah.
hearing him talking like that,
Like,
and they
it's
want him to
crazy
make it
that we
happen.
got all these old heads jumping back, reviving the game. Like, it's just crazy to me.
Hey, sometimes that's what it takes. That's what it
Yeah,
takes.
yeah, definitely, definitely.
Because
So,
if LL
anybody
come
have
out of retirement, it's over with.
any final
Man.
thoughts on anything we discussed
Yes,
that pertains to music?
dear rap females that are in the limelight right now, please rap about something other than vagina and riding dick and getting frivolous, expensive things. Because if you don't, you're gonna be out here working that steak and shake in a minute.
Please,
I second that.
I
I
third
You
that
gotta
second
as
that.
get your
well.
content together, baby girl.
What do you? But yeah,
Got the
I
loud
wanna
ass fan on the back.
put my final thoughts out there and just say, listen to the music. I hate when people say, "Oh yeah, I like this song." Why? Because the beat hard. Like, come on now.
Nah,
It's
listen to the
more than
album.
that. It's
So
more
much
than that.
more than
Just
that.
listen to the music. Get to know where it all came from before you judge. Like, before you judge me and say, "Oh, you trying to be white because you listening to that."
Mhm.
When this shit started with us, half of these genres wouldn't be a genre if it weren't for us.
It's a
So,
fact.
think about that.
Jazz,
Mm, yep.
hip hop, of course,
Mhm.
R&B,
Wow.
of course,
Mhm.
country, rock and roll.
That's why we should be the ones dictating where all these genres are going. Like we are the
Mhm.
creators. So hip hop
Yep.
can't die as long as we keep it alive.
Shit, we
Like,
should be getting royalties off of all this shit.
man, for real, for real.
You know
Like,
how much
We should
come
be
money
on
is
now.
getting
owed to
royalties off
black
of breathing
artists?
air at this point.
Yep.
Yeah,
Reparations and all that.
everything.
And we are fine specimens out here walking for these motherfuckers to lay their eyes on us. They crazy.
Mhm.
Feel me?
I should be.
They
I'm
are.
sorry. I'm at the point where some of us need to just be like these other people. Regular people being paid to be seen. Give me my bag so I can put it over my head. This person ain't gave me no money.
Real
You
shit.
need to be looking at me. But
Don't
no, for real. They monetize everything. We need to find a way
right.
to be able to get our monetizations up as far as our bread is concerned, but have it come back to us more. So I would
Yep.
say, as far as music concerned, if these people like uh was Ice Cube can continue to do what he doing, but did he turn back into the music? Because ain't nobody listening to you. Just come out here and try to. If you would serve us better by creating some type of streaming platform where Black artists can put their music on and don't have to go through iTunes and shit like that. So if you're not gonna do something like that, can you please just go be with your kids?
Yeah.
That would
And
be dope.
We don't
and
need
pay
you
these
here.
artists.
I will agree. And I'm gonna go ahead and play another track by Savior Monroe. I was gonna go ahead and play another artist, but she's been trying to get on the show. We'll probably save that one. Save hers for when she'll be on here. But this is Overdrive. You wanna say anything about this one before I play it out?
Produced by my man Don Bo, this one I think I wrote probably like 15 minutes. It was a quick one, in and out. Like it took me blinded, it took like 3 or 4 hours to write that one. This one I was in and out. When it come to just like, you know, the typical lyrics and the punches and stuff, is really, really easy for me to do that. But that's what I started off doing in abundance. So it was fun though. This is one of the more fun tracks that I recorded. Like I said, produced by Don Bo, one of my in-house producers for my label. Also from Detroit. Yeah, let it bang.
All right, here we go.
Punch harder than Century in the void. Attack cards like Fred when Elizabeth joined. So hold your chest while I hold the tech, and I'ma leave the whole rap game over dead, huh? A bunch of weirdos amounting to a zero. Gotta kill the union leader like Robert De Niro, huh? I'm not an Irishman though, but I'm from Tyreman, ho. Detroit, Michigan, where you could get the fire or snow. And bitches bipolar as the weather, and niggas that get you get trapped folding under pressure. The kids got the 4-5 poking under sweaters, and you can see the sky if you open up the leather, huh? Mama raising kids with no guidance, they end up doing crazy bits with more violence. Daddy ain't around to show him a real man, so they looking up to rappers like Hov and Esham. The court ain't your friend, or the police scams. The most dialed in your contacts is your weed man. Fuck needing protection, but every hoe be scammed. Pay 40, but they rob you for your 40 grand. That's the hood I'm from. Now back to the punches, waiting for Savior like when taxes is coming. Past the returner, turn to ashes. You burn them with a world breaker. Hard cuts clash with a monster. And I got more arms than Doc Ock, with a box of ammunition to load up my stock. You can tell the motherfuckers to hold up, I'm not. I leave a nigga red like souls on Pride Eye, why I lie. Similar to Doctor Strange, spin a revolver like a helicopter blade. Bullet bigger than an egg that an ostrich laid. Magic in the deceased, they call me Dr. Fate. I ain't got no time for dummy or no nonsense. I could put the whole 16 up in your conscience. But since Don Bo asked for the extension, keep it ghetto like 40 inches of the Brazilian. Trying to make a .5 over a million. Overseas in the left lane, bonus Sicilians. Living on the 8th floor over civilians. Still screaming hip-hop cause the culture is brilliant. All the sinning I did, need an altar for healing. Dealing with the scavengers like the vulture appealing. Let the clan build Prince Raheem image. Play Joker when I kill like Joaquin Phoenix. Stay strong with the might, Popeye eat spinach. I'm the one with the light like Raheem did it. So face the sun and take this blade, rising down, the world is saved.
Yes, I like that one.
All right.